Welcome to the Gospel Homestead. Want to kind of do a little review, talk about a few little things about chainsaws here. Anyhow, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right now, and please hit the like button. And also, I have been looking for kind of an all-around saw here lately. And I had an MS441 a few months back, and I liked that saw a whole lot. Had plenty of power, 20-inch Duramatic bar. And also here lately I've been doing some tree cutting and getting into some pretty big trees. So I borrowed a Stihl 029, which is a good saw. And I think it's around a 50cc saw, and you can get them like maybe an 18 or 20 inch bar. The one I was using that was 18 inch, Roll-O-Matic, and it does good until you start getting into big trees. The 291 is considered a farm and ranch saw, and so I've tried. In other words, I looked at different Stihls, the new products, and talked to a person that had an old 38 AV Super that did not want to sell. I kind of tried to buy it, but they didn't want to sell it. Anyhow, I looked at some Echoes. I looked at the Echo. I think it's called a 590 Timberwolf, and I think there's another one that's called an XP 7310, something like that. And I'm really just a diehard Stihl fan. I've got a Stihl FS100RX weed eater, and I've got a Stihl, I think it's a BG86 blower. I had, like I was saying, that 441 Magnum. I've had an 026, and I think it was an 034 Farm Boss, one of the old ones. And I've just had different chainsaws. I had a Wood Boss one time. I think that's a 250 or 251. But I was wanting something because I've got some ash trees that I need to cut. That emerald ash borer has killed them out as far as I know. And they're pretty big trees. I mean, they're probably pushing a good, maybe 50 foot tall, something like that. And I need something that's going to handle the job, that's not going to wear me out in the meantime, and that's not going to take, 2 months to get the trees cut up. So, first of all, I'm going to get the camera. Okay, here I picked this Echo book up. And over in, let's see here. Okay. Right here, CS 590 rear handle chainsaw Timberwolf. It is a 59.8 cc, 13.2 pounds. Okay. That is not, I mean, I think it's like beginning on kind of the professional side, but it's not really professional saw. And here's a professional saw. I think the X series. I think all the X series are professional. There. And then I thought of this one, the 7310. It ranges from $650 to $700, and it is a 73cc saw. Okay, but like I'm saying, being a diehard Stihl fan, I just couldn't hardly go the Echo route. Just couldn't hardly justify that. And so what I'm fixing to show you, this is what I picked up. The MS 500i, fuel injected. It's the first ever fuel injected chainsaw that was ever made in history. And I have not even started this. This has not even been started. Never have put gas in it, never have put oil in it. It's brand new. Just picked this up. Okay, it's got the Stihl Elasto start. Got your decompression valve. And yes, these things are high. This one's got the 25-inch bar. And these do not have a choke. You've got a primer bulb, and you've got your stop button. And it's still got the toolless caps. Some people like them, some people don't. I remember my weed eater was one of the first ones, seemed like, if I'm not mistaken, that had these tooless caps. And they had some problems out of them when they first come out. People didn't like them, complaining this and that. Anyhow, I think they redesigned them and made them a whole lot better. Now they actually work. My weed eater, I've fit with at different times to get them to work, but the newer stuff, they do fine. This says made in Germany. It says right on it, made in Germany. And this right here, you might be wondering what this is on my tailgate. But this is a flat piece of aluminum that I have mounted to my tailgate. It makes it so much easier when, like, you need to say, if you need to put your saw up here and you need to sharpen your chain, you need to change it, you need to tighten it up, whatever you might need to do, it makes it a whole lot more easier in fueling your saw, because you don't have to deal with these ridges on your tailgate. And anybody doing any wood cutting, firewood cutting, I highly suggest to find something like this to go on your tailgate. I do not regret putting this in. Yeah, I know you'll have to drill holes in your tailgate. That's just part of life. I mean, you know, it'll be fine. And really nobody probably keeps a truck, you know, really long enough, you know, to really to worry about it. I mean, some people probably do, but I mean, you know, usually everybody trades eventually. This is just my old 98 Silverado. So I thought, well, good old work truck, it'll go good on it. So anyhow, to show this bar here, it's got one of the Stihl, sorry about the camera, it's got one of the Stihl Roll-O-Matic light bars. Okay, this bar is really light. It's got dual dogs. It's got the magnesium side cover, and it's also, let me turn this around, and it's also got the magnesium side cover here. Okay, and it's got the captive nuts that when you unscrew, you will not lose these nuts. You know, I'm not saying anything about the other saws, because I do like saws that's like your farm and ranch. I do like those saws. Okay, but the farm and ranch kind of saws, I don't, if I'm not mistaken, they do not have these. You have to get into, I think, the professional series before they have the captive nuts. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Anyhow, it's a really, really nice, I like the saw. Really, really like it. I've not even run it yet, but I'm thinking about doing a test run here, not of sawing, but of just getting it started. And it come with all these little goodies. Let's see. It come with your scrinch, I think they call them, and some kind of Allen key. It's got the owner's manual, tells all about it. You know, I know there's some people, they don't want to read manuals, you know, I mean, come on, I mean, you know, none of us is above reading the manual. There's maybe things in there that I don't know about this saw that I may learn. I'm never above learning. And like I'm saying, I mean, I wanted something, like I'm saying, that would handle the job. And I got such a deal on this at Rural King that I just couldn't pass it up. In other words, like I'm saying, I really wanted a good saw. I looked at the 400 and I looked at the 462. I seen the 362. I seen the 261, I think, is the starting of the professional of, like, you know, the top handle saws like these. But like I'm saying, I wanted something that I know that I was gonna get out there. Like I said, I got some ash trees I need to cut down, and that's gonna handle the job. Wouldn't cause me no problems, and that wouldn't bog down. The 291 was bogging down too much, and it just wasn't making me happy. And this is a 25-inch bar, so I don't think I'll have any problem out of this saw. And if I do, I just need to quit cutting wood. I mean, you know, if I have a problem, I just need to quit cutting wood. But y'all tell me what you think. Put it in the comments below. This saw is a 79. I'm not sure if it's point, but I know it's a 79cc saw. And I do like this saw. It's a good looking saw, and it is balanced. It is balanced good with the light bar. Now, if it had a regular Roll-O-Matic bar on it, yeah, it'd probably be heavy. So now you can see right here when I push this down, you know, the bar does have some weight because it's going forward. You know, it's not completely balanced. Now a 20-inch bar, it probably wouldn't go forwards. But, you know, being, you know, 25, it's going to lean. And that's the way that 400 I was looking at had the 25-inch bar, and it was the power. I mean, the weight was just terrible. With a 25-inch bar, it was just leaning forward, holding my hand, it wanted to go forward. But this is kind of balanced with that light bar. It just makes everything just amazingly smooth, where it just everything balances out perfect. So I'll pop this little cover off. Here's the air filter. That's just so cool how they make them now. Very easy to put back on. Okay, let's see if I can't get this chainsaw started. It may take me a little bit of getting the camera set up just right. I'm not positive. But let me give this a try. And I would suggest that anybody that's using this saw to run premium fuel and buy the HP Ultra oil to mix in it. I don't prefer. I don't refer any kind of cheap oil or the regular unleaded gas in this. This is a high performance saw, so it demands high performance. I'm not saying the other won't work, but you know, I prefer to run the best. That is if possible. So, and another thing, as far as the bar oil goes, don't use anything but the silver jug, which is, I think it's the platinum. I can't exactly remember. I use the silver jug. It's high. It's like $14-15 a gallon here in Kentucky. So stay with that, because I had the 441 and I was running Tractor Supply bar oil, and it was starting to smoke, and I changed it, put the right oil in it. It's fine. But I don't have that saw no more. I sold that saw, and the guy that's got us now is doing milling with it. So I've got to run in here and get some oil to slap in this bar. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, folks. This is the oil I'm talking about. Platinum. It's really good stuff. I mean, really good stuff. Before I start the 500, I want to show you the 029. I mean, the MS290. Okay, here's the MS290. This saw. It is an older one. And yeah, I know the chain's loose. But anyhow, it's a pretty good saw. But it just don't want to do what I want it to do. It's underpowered. Now, to try to see if we can't get this saw started. Trying to get the camera again. Sorry, apologize. Uh-oh. That's not how you're supposed to start a saw. The legit way, that's not it. You're supposed to put it on the ground and pull. But here on the homestead, we just do things different ways. All you do is push the off button, the stop button. I don't like running my saws, like just holding them and warming them wide open. I don't like doing that. To me, that's hard on them. I don't like that at all. So that's the first time I started this saw. First time it's had oil, first time it's had gas, unless there's something from the factory that I don't know about. Y'all tell me what you think about this saw. Tell me what you think about the 290. What kind of saws y'all got. You know, if you're a Husqvarna fan, that's fine. Tell me what you got. Echo, tell me what you got. You know, I don't want to beat none of the brands. There's good and bad. Seems to be in all of the brands as far as that goes. But thank y'all. Have a nice day. God bless. And please like and subscribe. And have a nice day.